Hello and welcome to Storytime with Nada. I am Miss Nada and here is Bo and Donna, our little friends. Today's story is about trains, lakes, and waterfalls. The sun is shining. The summer days seem longer and longer. And new adventures are awaiting our two little friends, Bo and Donna. Nana is busy in the kitchen baking her small round milk breads and crescent cookies bursting with sweet cheeses and raisin filling. The scent of her baking is permeating the entire home and tempting young appetites. And you can feel the excitement building up when the anticipation of a surprise trip that Nana has promised her two special children. It is barely sunrise and Nana is making tasty sandwiches for today's journey. She's using the small breads she baked last night, filling them with homemade smoked cheese, cooked ham, and eggs. They smell divine and were sure to taste even better still. Nana pulled down the woven picnic basket from a tall shelf and carefully started packing all the goodies, adding a couple apples and oranges, as well as bottles with homemade lemonade. The jam cookies she made were placed in a separate tin box to keep them safe for the long trip of the day. She packed some bathing suits, towels, and a change of clothes in her travel bag, waiting for the children to wake up and get ready for their fun day to the lakes. Finally, the time of departure has come, and both Bo and Donna as well as Nana are ready to catch the bus to the train station. Their local train is pulled up by an old-fashioned coal-run engine, just like this one. But it is very, very powerful as it takes our young travelers to their lake destination way up in a distant mountain range. Bo and Donna are holding hands and helping Nana carry the picnic basket as they all board the train. Nana, look! The engine is spewing smoke and steam out of its chimney. It's almost as if it's talking to us and saying, "Hurry up, hurry up. Will you please hurry up? We have to go, says Bo, all concerned that they might miss the train. Yes, my child, the train engine is very, very strong and is gearing up to pull all those train carts filled with its passengers. Can you see it here in the picture? Just like that, answers Nana. As we travel along the railroad tracks, we will pass through heavy forests and tall mountains, through dark tunnels, and you will hear the engine huff and puff and puff as it moves steadily along, blowing a whistle here and there. Up the train steps they climb to find their designated seats in the cart and get comfortable for a train ride that will last several hours. Both Bo and Donna find their seats for a perfect view so they can look outside and see the countryside as they are passing through. Just as soon as everyone is settled in, the first of many whistles is blown. The engine starts up with a couple of sharp jolts, and the look on Bo and Donna's faces shows their excitement and anticipation for an adventure never experienced before. The engine and the train have regained their balance and move smoothly along the countryside towards their destination. Bo and Donna are glued to the window while the smell of coal is flowing alongside, somewhat even filling their train cart. "Look, Donna, there is the river. And we are going to cross it on this metal bridge. Look there, says Bo, pointing. It's making such a loud sound. Metal rubbing against metal. Click, 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 click. Look at the sky and the clouds. They are passing by with such speed. I can't barely keep up checking them out, answers Donna. For a long while, our two friends are in awe of their new surroundings, yet even that has made them tired. And one after the other, they drift off into a gentle slumber. There is nothing better than sleeping on a train in motion. Nana makes them comfortable and covers them up with her sweater, giving them a chance to get ready for what is yet to come. The train ride was long, and the children woke up just in time to witness the train going through a long, dark tunnel, and everything became pitch black all of a sudden. Oh, Nana, where are you? I can't see you, nor Donna, or anything else, exclaims Bo. It's all good, my child. All is well, and the daylight will return soon, comforts Nana. She did not even finish her sentence, and they exited the tunnel, light streaming in from all sides. Wow, look at this valley and the big lake in it, exclaims Donna. In front of their eyes, in the distance, amidst a dense forest, emerges a turquoise-colored lake with a huge waterfall on the side. The train conductor then announces the name of the next station where they are about to arrive, and that is their stop. They gather all their belongings and disembark this good old train that brought them safely all this way. Nana, can we please go and swim in the lake? asks Bo. Oh, be patient, my child. Be patient, says Nana. First, we're going to have a picnic by the lake and explore a bit. And we will see several lakes, waterfalls, and even some caves along the way. Wouldn't you like to see all of that? Both Bo and Donna nodded enthusiastically. A short walk away, the perfect picnic spot awaited them, and they sat down to eat their delicious lunch amidst the sounds of waterfalls and birds happily chirping away. Listen, Donna, says Bo. Do you hear that? Cuckoo, cuckoo. Yes, I can, answers Donna. Cuckoo, cuckoo. Well fed and freed of their baggage, they started walking along the narrow path of a crystal lake. They could see all the sorts of fishes swimming about, their scales glistening as sunlight bounces off of their scales. Nana cautions them to stay close and be mindful of each step, for soon they will be crossing a boardwalk above rushing, bubbling rapids, connecting two lakes. They make their way to a large waterfall, which has already announced itself by its loud sound, even before they could see it in its full and beautiful majesty. Wow, Nana, that is so high up there from where the water is actually falling. I almost can't see the sky, says Bo. Where is it all coming from? Well, child, there are 16 lakes dispersed all over the mountain. Some are high up and some lower down, answers Nana. As the landscape changes and the gravity pulls, the water flows its natural flow. These lakes are nature's special treasure, as well as a phenomenon, a world phenomenon as a matter of fact. Where does this turquoise water come from? The color of the water, Nana, asked Donna. Our river at home is very green. Why is this water not green too? You see, my angel, The water is really clear and takes on the color of its environment or the mineral content of its soil, patiently answers Nana. As they come around the lake and down a hill, the largest lake presents itself right in front of them. There is a dock and a few ferries waiting there with a line of people already forming up. This family trio joins the people in line to catch the ferry that will take them across the lake to the other side. Both Bo and Donna are quite excited about that, and Nana is happy too, as she will have a moment to finally rest her feet. The ride is smooth and gentle, and the views are breathtaking. This is nature at her best. Waterfalls, crystal clear waters, and ozone-rich air that provides all her visitors plenty of good energy, not to mention a feast for their eyes. Bo and Donna spend time looking for fish in the lake or colorful birds flying overhead. As the ferry docks and they arrive on the other side of the lake, they now hop onto a trolley that takes them to one of the lower lakes outside of the park, where swimming is allowed. Excited about this new experience, Bo and Donna change into their bathing suits and rush into the water. Before you know it, they ran right back to Nana. Brrr! It's so cold, Nana. Yes, children, it is cold. It is fresh spring water, and we are at high elevations. Temperatures are much lower here, explains Nana. Just go and try again. Your body will adjust to the cooler temperatures. Afterwards, I will wrap you up in a towel and warm you up. And so they did. Later on, they found a ride back to the train station. It was already late in the day, and soon time to depart for home. They all were quite hungry by now and looked for a restaurant to get some dinner before the train ride back. Local specialties were trout, which is a form of fish, roasted potatoes and salad, or fresh rotisserie lamb. Delicious food had warmed them up with another train ride to come that was so perfect. What do you think followed? Well, everybody fell asleep and slept all the way back to their home destination, which was quite a long ride and all right, as the night fell and nothing could be seen in the dark outside anyways. Finally, they arrived back home and barely made it into their beds to dream of all the exciting things they encountered today on their unforgettable trip to the lakes in the mountains and their first train ride too. Did you ever take a train ride? Did you see a waterfall? What do you like best from Bo and Donna's experience today? Share it with me. Thank you.